Hello again. I'm gonna review BioShock Remastered. So let's begin. The exam on which Van Gogh has failed, Ken Levin graduated, created eternal art, and keeping his sense and his ear, by the way. Ken Levin made a masterpiece here on August 2007, and now we have a chance to play an HD version of it. Um, For those of you who don't know, Ken Levin worked on Freedom Force, SWAT series, Rainbow Six, and System Shock 2 before he made a unique formula for this marvel of the game. Now, would you kindly hit a like button after you watch the full video and sub here, eh? It doesn't work like that in real life. But yet again, stay with me, would you kindly? Let's begin. The story is the first section. Your airplane crashes, you are the only survivor, and in the next 10 minutes, you find yourself in the underwater city named Rapture. There is no need to say anything more because of spoilers, of course. Story is great. We have three different endings here, all depending on your choices. 10 out of 10 for story. Enough said. Next section, game time. It took me exactly 18 hours to finish the game on hardest difficulty. Here we have four difficulties. The hardest difficulty is survivor. Guess on easier difficulties you'll need around 10 to 12 hours if you want to discover everything this game has to offer. It felt long, no matter that it is only 18 hours, and it felt good. Fair score for game time is an 8 out of 10. That's it. Next section would be a game difficulty. With four difficulties to choose, the game has to offer a lot here. From casuals to hardcore gamers, all will be satisfied. Prepare to have a lot of problems with big daddies on survivor difficulty. You can get one-shotted till you upgrade your health a bit. That's the only thing you need to care about. 9 out of 10 is the score for the game difficulty section. Game bugs. Same bugs from vanilla BioShock remained in this remastered version or HD version, however you like to call it. Same crashes, the game can crash on your quick save, and if that happens, pray to God you have a manual save for the current map that you're on, or you'll need to waste 1, 2, or 3 hours again on the same map. The game is polished though, but it's unforgivable that every time you enter the game it puts you into a windowed mode. Of course you can change that through ini files, but still it's not an excuse. The section with game bugs, glitches and everything else will get a 5 out of 10. I'm sorry, but that's life. Maps and graphics as the next section. With 8 big maps and 3 small ones, BioShock offers a lot of diversity and different environments. Although you stay in the underwater city of Rapture during the entire playthrough, HD version is great. It's very pleasant for the eye, nice colors, amazing explosion effects, great shaking of the camera when Big Daddy is walking close by or chasing you. Minimap is nice, and you will always have an arrow above your head leading you to your next objective, so you'll never get lost in BioShock. 9 out of 10 is my choice for maps and graphics. Next section, and the most important one, is the gameplay. BioShock is a shooter with a lot of RPG elements, and this game actually invented a lot of new stuff back in its days, back in 2007. Gameplay is smooth, fast loadings, the game saves fast too. You have 8 different weapons here, and with usage of plasmids, most of them you can equip is 6 once you upgrade your plasmid slots, of course. The game offers a lot of different options, and how you want to fight is absolutely your choice. You want to go through plasmids or weapons or both at the same time. Whatever you choose is good. On survivor difficulty though, plasmids are very weak. So I would recommend going with weapons. Plasmids are very weak on survivor. You have Adam as your HP pool and Eve as your mana pool. Plasmids consume Eve, of course, and you can carry maximum 9 of medkits and Eve hypos to replenish the last Adam and Eve HP and mana. BioShock never lets you get dulled and bored in its 18 hours of gameplay. It's just pure magic on every map. If I say anything else about the gameplay, it would be a spoiler, because that's how BioShock is. 10 out of 10 for great immersion here. Itemization and leveling for the next section. Alright, itemization and leveling. This is a long story. You can craft ammo, tonics, hacking devices, and many more stuff from you invent machines. Each little sister here collects Adam, and Big Daddy is her guardian. Once you kill a Big Daddy, you can choose if you want to harvest sister for a large amount of Adam at once, or to save 3 little sisters and gain rewards from Tiny Bomb on every 3rd little sister in Adam, of course. For Adam, you can buy additional combat tonic slots, or engineering slots, or additional plasmid slots, or you can buy more powerful versions of plasmids that you're gonna use throughout the game. We also have vending machines here and El Amo Bandito machines that offer ammo for dollars. Dollars is your only monet here. When you hack a machine, it's always gonna give you a discount on ammo. There are also weapon upgrades like increase pistol damage or increase its size, clip size. 2 different upgrades for 8 weapons in this game, which would mean how much? 16, 24 upgrades for all the weapons combined. There's a lot covered in BioShock on this topic. You don't get experience points here, but the amount of upgrades is astounding. You will always find yourself upgrading something, and that's a good thing. You can taste progress, and that's what pushes you to go further through BioShock, to go further ahead. You'll never get bored, always something to do. Itemization and leveling will get a pure 10 out of 10 here. Very, very, very good. NPCs and enemies as the next section. Most of the time you'll fight with different types of splicers, basically humans that have gone completely crazy from usage of Adam, and Big Daddies. 2 types of those: bouncers, melee type of Big Daddies, and roses, range type of Big Daddies. They can also throw bombs at you. Another type of enemies are security machines like camera, turrets, and so on. You can destroy them or hack them and make them fight against splicers and Big Daddies. We have Atlas as the NPC here, Andrew Ryan, who built the whole goddamn city of Rapture, and Tenebam. She's involved with Little Sisters. That will be all of the NPCs, of course all of the important ones. They will communicate to you non-stop during the entire game, and you'll never feel alone in Rapture, though basically you are. Diversity from for enemies is not that great, to be honest. This section is gonna get an 8 out of 10. Was great back in 2007 though. Sounds, music, and voice covers as the last section. What a game! In this section, they absolutely nailed it. All the voice actors did a great job, even the ones for crazy splicers and mini bosses. Music is great. Late 40s, 50s, 60s music in Rapture. Very nice music choices too. I loved it. The game is also full of comedy and tragic events too, but more comedy, of course. You'll laugh a lot. Um, one intro at the start of the game and one cinematic at the end, or better to say three, depending on what ending you'll get. Sound effects are also great. Big Daddy's footsteps, howls, crazy splicers shouting and yelling and laughing, and all of that combined, it's perfect. Every sound effect is great. It's a symphony for your ears. 10 out of 10 for sound, music, and voice covers. Conclusion now. We have 9 sections, an overall score of 79. That's an 8.7 for the final score of BioShock Remastered HD. This game changed a lot back in its day, and everyone should play it at least once, especially the younger generations who don't know what BioShock is. I still remember how fascinated I was back in 2007. It was definitely game of the year, but what about remastered version? I gave those scores because I already played the game 10 years ago. Maybe I'm just realistic now, or maybe I'm wrong. Uh, did I have fun? I did, but not as close as I had back in 2007. So maybe that's the problem. It was a 10 out of 10 back then, but now I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 for remastered version. Wish they added something more, not just enhanced graphics and director cut films. I really wish they added something more, but then again, it's still 10 years after. This game is still amazing, and I would recommend this game to everyone. That would be the review for BioShock Remastered. Next one would be BioShock 2 Remastered.